All right. Hi, everybody. It's Krista from GShift, and welcome to the July 2017 Value-Added Reseller Meeting. It looks like we have a small audience today, so I am just going to go ahead and record this because I know that you guys are all busy doing stuff like running your businesses and your lives. So I just wanted to take some time today to just go over and focus on actually the educational component of GShift to make sure everybody's up to speed on some opportunities that are available on that front for you guys to make some money, and to also think of it as a lead gen opportunity for the rest of the platform. And so the other thing I wanted to just go over is an update to one of the main images that we use in our sales process. So you should be able to see the image on your screen now, and this is the whole platform, sort of from top to bottom with the different modules. And I'm going to send this to you later in an email along with some one-pagers and the video recording to this. And so, as I mentioned, this is the main platform image that I talk to in sales meetings and on webinars. And so, just wanted to make sure everybody has the most latest version, which we just created last week. And I just wanted to take a couple of minutes and really just go through how we talk about it here at GShift proper, so that you can borrow the same words when you talk about it to your prospects and clients. And so really from start to finish, from top to bottom, we cover in this image the different modules that we have: the SEO module, the contextuals module, and the influencer marketing module, and then our ties into lead scoring, which right now is complete with HubSpot, but we're also working on Marketo and SharpSpring. We also cover this concept of on-site and off-site, and we cover the topic of the customer journey. And so how I really describe the reason why we've put these modules together really has to do with the behavior a prospect exhibits when they are researching a brand and the services and products that brand supplies. And so I like to start at the top with the SEO module. And SEO, in my opinion, is never going to go away unless search engines go away. Or maybe there'll be some other way that people can search. But it's SEO is about the ultimate discoverability of brand content in the search engines. And that really, that approach stems from a keyword, and a keyword is all about, optimizing groups of keywords for content. And that really is SEO. And SEO exists in one of two places, exists on-site and off-site. And I'll get there in a minute. But so the customer journey starts with that brand discoverability. But then the reality of the situation is that 67 to 90% of the customer journey is happening off of the website. And that's just a reality. And that's primarily because of two things: social and mobile. And so your prospect wants to inform themselves off of your website. They want to go out into the social channels. They want to go out into video channels, into different blog posts that exist to find out and inform themselves about the brand. And so 67 to 90% of that journey is happening out there. And that's where our contextuals product comes in. And so think of contextuals as Google Analytics for offsite content, enterprise smart URL system, really bringing context to the content and where the customer is engaging with the content off of the website. And so that's really the nuts and bolts of contextuals. And then influencer marketing is relevant to the customer journey as brands start to look for other ways to develop their audiences. So something outside of SEO, out of paid search, out of email marketing, right? This concept of influencer marketing and using influencers to help promote and distribute brand content is becoming more popular in a digital campaign. And it plays a couple of different roles. Yes, audience development is the goal, but it could very well be that influencer marketing can play a role in a digital campaign where SEO is really difficult. It's really difficult to get ranked for certain keywords in the SERPs because the competition is so high, or because your client's web presence is so new. So now you can take a look at influencer marketing and figure out what those long tail keyword phrases are that are really important. Build content around that, engage with influencers, use contextuals within the influencer marketing campaign and what we call influencer analytics, and really start to build the audience through influencer marketing. We also see customers using influencer marketing if paid search is too expensive. right? And so it could very well be that it's difficult to compete in the paid search side of the world because, you know, the pay-per-click is just too expensive. And so again, a role that influencer marketing can play. And again, influencer marketing, all happening off of the website. With contextuals, you can understand which influencer in which channel is producing the most engagement and even ROI for that campaign. And then that leads us to connections into lead nurturing and lead scoring systems. Again, with that 67 to 90% of the customer journey happening off of the website, the truth is that the final conversion point is back on the website, right? And so if you're using a HubSpot or a Marketo or a Pardot or a SharpSpring or a Lead4mix, you're really only capturing and scoring the lead based on what's happening on the website. So we have integrations with HubSpot through our contextuals technology. And I'll send along the video for this as well, because some of you may not have seen it, where all of the engagement that's happening off of the website, those events, those engagement points are missing in the lead score. So it could very well be that the lead score, once the final conversion is happening or has happened, is 2, because that prospect did 2 things on the website, where the reality is they did 20 things off of the website. They watched 10 different videos and they clicked on 10 different social posts, for example. All of those events get fired into HubSpot through our contextuals technology. And so now the lead score isn't 2, but it's 22. And it's a marketing qualified lead. And the person working the leads through HubSpot, they now know that this person is much more informed than they originally thought. So that's how contextuals and GShift plays into the customer journey and sort of the beginnings of brand discoverability through to final conversion point. So that's the up-to-date image. Changed a little bit and just much clearer and better description overall from the image. So I'll shoot that over to you guys. Wanted to make sure everybody is aware of our GShift platform certification. And so we now have this as a point-and-click self-serve certification program that clients and non-clients can actually gain access to. And so think about this from a funnel building perspective. If you're talking to a prospect, you could simply say to them, well, why don't you go and get GShift platform certified, watch the videos, learn how to do the point and click, understand the platform a whole lot better, and I'll come back and talk to you next week. And so it's totally free. Self-serve. For the SEO piece, there are 3 sessions. For contextuals, there's 1 session. And there's even a session for agencies on how to use GShift in the sales process. And so you watch the video. They range anywhere from 20 minutes to 45 minutes, depending on the session. And you take the simple quiz, you complete the modules, and you get certified. So that's live now. There's a link at the bottom here, but I'll make sure I send information out about that when I send up my follow-up email to this. Which then leads us to GShift University, and this is what I wanted to just spend the next 10 minutes talking about. We're really getting a lot of uplift from GShift University, uplift in interest. And so I want to make sure that everybody is aware that you can also resell GShift University. And so I'll first just bring everybody up to speed on what it's all about, and then how you actually interact with your prospects and GShift proper to make some money selling this stuff. And so GShift University covers SEO, content marketing, influencer marketing, and social media marketing. We can do private sessions or group sessions. They are instructor-led sessions, so you have a live instructor, and we record all the sessions. So you receive a recording of the session that you're on, whether it's a private training or if it's a group session. And then we're keeping the content up to date as well. We will eventually have a full interactive learning management system around it, where the content will be kept up to date for you. And so that's sort of coming. The content is just brand new, so no need to update it just yet, but I suspect that by next quarter, we'll have to start to do some updating. So there's 4 certifications. You can take just the SEO if you want, just the content marketing, etc., or you can take it all at the same time. Most folks are signing up for all of it. They really are interconnected and really useful information to take in all together. And so here's just an outline of all of the different modules, and you can read, but it starts with the principles of digital marketing through to some keyword and some competitive analysis, as well as content marketing, content engagement, social media, influencer marketing, campaign planning and development, conversion optimization, and then there's a module for client reporting if indeed you're selling this to an agency. And so my thoughts around GShift University, if you haven't heard me say the words already, there's so many applications of it, and we really formulated the program and started to think about the program this time last year, and we brought it to market in Q1 of this year, and we've put numerous students through it, both within an agency digital team and within a brand team, where there's just seems to be a challenge with organizations and their teams staying on top of how to do digital correctly for 2017 and beyond. And we see it all over the place all day long. And so there's a couple of opportunities when you think about that and how you can approach the concept of GShift University. You could say to a prospect, we'll start with GShift University, and this is really what your team ought to know. And I think they'll quickly realize, and this is what I originally thought that GShift University was going to be only for the doers of digital. And that is true. The doers of digital are taking it and they're learning stuff and they're applying their knowledge right away after the courses are done. But it's also the higher level folks in an organization who are now saying, okay, I want to take GShift University. So I know what my team should know, what they should be doing. And so I can hire better. So I'm smarter, so I can hire the right people. And if you're an agency, then now you can talk to your prospects better. So really getting everybody on the same page to have a better conversation about digital marketing. So some really neat stuff. And so we just launched group sessions. And so a group session is, we're trying to have a minimum price tag of a group session of $15,000. So we're looking for a minimum of 5 businesses where each business is paying $3,000. That includes 2 students. So they pay, one business pays $3,000. They can send 2 students. If they want to send an additional student, it's $1,000. It could very well be that we do a group session for a larger company where they're sending many, many students. We have one of those running right now where they have like 20 account managers taking GShift University. So it's a group session, but it is just one business. And so we're looking for that minimum $15,000 to run a group session. And I think I missed it, but it's 16 weeks long, 1 session a week, 1 hour a week. And so it's really quite non-invasive to a company. And what we're finding is that's enough information to provide within a session where they can then go back and apply the knowledge and then come back for the next session. So each session sort of builds on the next. The other neat thing, so with the group sessions too, we're going to set the time frame. So, we do an intake of a particular group, and it's going to be, for example, every Tuesday at 4 p.m. or whatever it is that we decide on for that group. Each session, again, is recorded, and they receive the recording to the session. The other neat thing is that each business will receive a free educational version of GShift for the 16 weeks that they're in the program. It's a very scaled down version of the software. I can't remember the number of keywords offhand, but limited number of keywords. They can use the contextuals module. They can use the influencer marketing module, but it's just really scaled down. And so think of this as well from your side as a lead gen opportunity. Get them on the platform. They can also take GShift platform certification. So there's no cost to you for training them. They can just take the certification, and now they're in the platform. Keep in mind, GShift University is not about the platform. It's about digital marketing overall. However, the platform provides a great place for them to go and, for example, do some keyword research, do some competitive analysis. And we do talk about other tools within GShift University. So we've made it, we're very, very strong about having GShift University not to be about the platform, but it's naturally, I think, going to progress that way in terms of the students taking the course, having access to the platform, and then becoming a prospect of the software within your funnel. And so as a value-added reseller, think about prospects that you have in your funnel right now who may want to take advantage of this. And you guys should be comped for it accordingly. And so I think 20% is a decent fee to be earned on selling this direct to your clients. And it's pretty easy. I can help or somebody on my side can help in the sales process if need be. And after this as well, I'm going to send through a sample recording of a couple of the sessions so that you can get a sense of the style of it and really what the content is like. So I hope that helps as it relates to GShift University and the opportunity for you guys within your reseller networks to earn some money and sort of fill your funnel in a non sort of salesy way, but more of an educational type way with both GShift platform certification and GShift University. So after this, I'll send through a couple of PDFs, actually one-pagers for GShift Search and GShift U. I'll send through the module descriptions, the recording to this, and I'll also send through that new image that we created about the platform from sort of top to bottom. All right, I think that's all I have for today. It is, and that was 18 minutes long, actually a little bit shorter because I started a couple minutes after, so hopefully that's not too painful for you to listen to, and if anybody has any questions, please just shoot me an email, as I know you will. All right, good stuff. Thanks, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your day.